What is going on, everybody? I hope you're all keeping well. Now, can't sleep? You're not alone. In the UK today, millions of us are wide awake. And for once, it's not the pandemic that's to blame. It's our own silent struggle. So, what keeps us up at night? Well, let's dive in. First, the data. 5 million working-age UK adults are juggling a stress crisis. Housing, health, finances. This is a new study out from The Guardian today. Reality check, though, companies are laying off staff at the fastest rate in 4 years. Thanks to spiraling business costs. That's the Times. And long-term borrowing costs have surged to 27-year highs. The pound is weak, inflation stubborn. That's the data from The Guardian and Financial Times. So every beep from your phone reminds you that bills are rising and the future feels unstable. But here's the thing. When you're knee-deep in spreadsheets and trying to make ends meet, it's hard to spot the signs that maybe you're not okay. That's why I want to talk about this. We often think of mental health as something abstract, something we feel, something we may or may not have. But actually, it's a very real and present issue for so many of us. 1 in 6 Brits has had depression. That's according to AUK. 1 in 7 of us has dealt with anxiety. That's our future health. The stats are sobering. Workplace stress alone cost the UK economy a staggering £102 billion. But still, there's a gap between knowing there's a problem and actually getting help. It might seem easier to just put on a brave face, carry on and hope things get better. But guess what? They won't if we don't talk about it. If we don't talk. Because when we don't talk about our mental health, it eats away at us silently. It's like having a dark cloud hanging over your head, making life feel heavy and hard to deal with. But we're not helpless. Talking about it helps. That's why I'm doing this. Now, some of us are lucky enough to have someone to lean on, a friend, a family member, even a pet. But imagine facing this struggle alone, not knowing where to turn to. It's not just about sleepless nights, it's about the days too, pretending everything's fine when inside you're not. And it's happening to our young people too. The pandemic's aftershocks are still shaking us. Young girls are shouldering anxiety and avoiding school. It's heartbreaking. That's the Times. And here's the other side of the coin. 34% of UK people avoid talking about mental health because they fear an awkward reaction. That's mind. We're trained to keep quiet, to pretend we're fine, to not be a burden. But silence isn't golden. It's heavy. It traps us in a prison of our own minds. Then there's the broader picture. The NHS waiting list is still at 7 million. Excess deaths are mounting. That's Reddit. Anti-immigration protests are boiling over, sparking riots, arrests, even deaths. Wikipedia, a new political settlement, seems impossible as the cabinet reshuffle leaves trust exposed. That's The Guardian. When public services crumble and debates turn toxic, it adds to our collective anxiety. It's like a weight on our shoulders, making it harder to stay positive. And here's the biggest irony. We look for quick fixes, right? Chatbots, AI, social media. But AI chatbots are now being used as therapy. That's The Times. And The Guardian reports that the NHS is warning that AI could be harmful. What went wrong? When did life get so complicated? We're not a nation of weaklings. We've weathered storms before, right? Come together, support each other. But how can we do that when we don't even know where to start? Millions of us are threading it together, holding down jobs, raising families, paying bills day after day. We're patching up our lives, hoping for better days. But it's taking a toll. I see it in your comments, in the messages you send, in the stories you share. We're tired, really tired. But more than that, we're scared. Scared of what's happening to our country. Scared of the changes, scared of losing what makes us us. I know you can relate to this. So please write your experiences in the comments. Let's listen to each other. You're not the only one awake. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, please hit the subscribe button so you never miss any of my latest updates. Give it a like and share it with anyone you think might find it interesting. Your support means everything to me. Stay well and take care.